one of the fiercest and at times most controversial rivalries in all of college football. The two showcase programs from the state of Utah. This game has had its share of fights, it's had its share of feuds. At times it has been a figurative and near literal war. But to most, something about it still feels holy. Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaVell Edwards Stadium. It's the Utah Utes and the BYU Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sideline, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Sataki pregame. He loves how his team has come out and dominated in the conference so far this season, but he understands the road gets even harder now. He's talked to his team about getting off to a fast start, that's important to set the tone here today. They want to keep that undefeated streak alive in conference play, but it all begins right now. We'll see if they can do it against a very tough opponent. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Out of bounds at the 38, and a really nice return there sets up the offense. The Cougars' offense will go on the attack first. Utah has been wielding bragging rights after blowing out the Cougars the last time they met.
Yeah, last year was Utah making the big plays offensively. Defensively, they put the clamps down, David. Can they put a complete game together again?
And BYU making the mistakes. They don't usually make mistakes. Now, in a big rivalry game, can they be more physical and go meet that Utah challenge?
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Nowhere to go. Well, that play was supposed to go to the outside.
Well, and the defense knew that too. They saw the sweep right away, got to the outside, understood where the ball was trying to go. Listen, if you put those guys in a cage and you set an edge really hard, make that sweep that's designed where everybody...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Parker. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. These two teams both coming on a run, playing their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into the top 25.
Yeah, it's nice, man, when you get that roll going. You start to create some momentum, create some belief. You know, listen, you're not ranked, but you're earning that respect throughout the season. Palmer, I think now at this point, they're probably going to climb into the rankings, and who knows what they can do.
I agree that both of these teams came in here with a lot of confidence, and they knew that they were going to have to play right down to the wire to pull out this W. And now, for them to win...
Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Interesting play call there, right? You gave up a sack on the first play, so now these D-ends are licking their chops. And you let them get a free rush at the quarterback because you've set up the screen. They're thinking, we're going to get back-to-back sacks. Just throw it right over top.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time they had it, and now to try to get a score on this drive. Breaks into the open. Oh, he got loose. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Utes in the hurry-up.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the second level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
On the option. He'll keep it on second down. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Parker. They were all over it.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. Starting in 1971, the Beehive Boot was established to determine the best team from the state of Utah. The boot itself, estimated to be well over 100 years old.
And this is one of the most physical college football games I think we see each and every year, Dave. And this game's been referred to the holy war between BYU and Utah, but this game almost feels like an NFL matchup because of the size and the physicality these two teams play with.
And Jesse, that's a great breakdown, and I agree with the NFL talent and all that stuff, but let's get back to the boot. 100-year-old boot. Like, that's what the prize is. How bad do you think that thing smells?
They've got a first down here to open the period. Might as well give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Hand off for Brown. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Left side, it's Ncaa. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Brown. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these 2 programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Brown. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Finds us back in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the 1st down.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the foot.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cougars. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Ncaa. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it.
He's got it on the right. sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play, 68 yards on the touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Throws to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Joseph. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Cougars will use their first time out here. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, gonna throw it. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout taken by BYU at second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Again, it's Wayshawn Parker. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Utes! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Looking down the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Setting up the screen. Gain of 2 on the play, sets up 3rd and 8. Timeout call by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Parker. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
Got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Throwing Joseph. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Under pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Again, it's Joseph. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Crosses to 40. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Deep in the end zone, it's Ncaa. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and
It's a seam wide open, and they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Joseph. Caught. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. A man still down after that last play. There is an injured BYU Cougar. The Utes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Rushes on. Fires toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Out wide left, it's Parker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Going to the run, it's Parker. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 17, set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. They'll start on the ground with Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. One more time, it's Brown. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He's knocked down, but... Way to come up with the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football break.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Plows through the defense. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And the Utes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the BYU sideline, I can see the coaches imploring their team right now. This has to be a turning point. Turning it over on that last one.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. From the gun, looking for a man. Right side, it's Brown. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Dumps it to the back. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Utes sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Parker again. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Running inside. It's Parker. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Throwing Joseph. Left side is Parker. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He's past the marker. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Anderson will throw. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
That one's not even close. Long way to go on second down. He's looking to pass. Spits it out to the back. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to keep it in the air. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on second down. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long and field goal.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snapped on 4th down. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. From the gun, running back gets to give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU! They thought maybe they could contain him. They thought wrong.
They did, and don't call him a quarterback anymore. Just call these guys skill players. I mean, so fast, you could tell the angles just get chewed up. You think you got a chance to catch him. Tell you what, put that in your back pocket. Understand, that guy can fly. I better make sure I take the proper angles when I'm chasing him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Joseph. The throw to the outside is complete. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Takes off. He's got enough. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Pulls it again on the option. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Hard running there. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing Joseph. Finds his man down the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Got him on the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.